Okay, everybody, here's our next test. I've got my 100-watt panel here, and it is currently, follow the white and black wire, connected to the system that I just showed you that has the potassium hydroxide in. We're going to hook this one up in a second. Oh, and it's just the dribble. We have and some kind of clouds in there. It was clear a minute ago, and it was bubbling a little bit better, but it's kind of darkening right now, kind of a hazy. So maybe here in a minute it will pick back up. Definitely a very sensitive. It's not like I have a real strong panel here. This is only 100 watts, so it's putting out about 17 to 18 volts at about 5.5 amps is what or whatever I read to you in the other video. So essentially, there's not a lot of amps here, but of course, then again, the sun's very hazy at the moment. It is working, barely. Little bloop, 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 just small bubbles. As soon as it clears out, I'm going to check the difference between the two of them at the same time. I've also noticed, I don't know if you can hear it, but I got a bit of a leak right there. This is just plain water I put in there. So I'm going to have to take and unscrew this and put a heck of a lot more Teflon tape in it to seal it up better. There is a bit of pressure that builds because of what it has to push through that much water in the bubbler. But hey, the sun's coming back out, bubbling a little bit more here. Okay, so my big test is to, and we'll see if we can't get it to break out of that haze for a minute. What I might do is continue here. Well, maybe I'll stop it. And we're going to do a switch. We're going to see the difference. Yesterday I tried to, after I finished that last bit of video, and it was worse or less light than this right before dark, even though it looks like it might be sunny. This is actually very hazy. And what I found then was in that low light, the sodium bicarbonate actually did a better job of wanting to produce hydrogen than the potassium hydroxide did. But like I said, give it just a second, and we'll see if we can't get both in good sun and see which produces better with a good full 5.5 amps. Okay, picking it back up here. I've relocated the panel out from some shades from the treetops, so you can see that. And now we've come out of the sun, or come out of the haze, and we got a much stronger sunlight. Very bright blue skies in this cold winter, but that haze is gone. All right, so this is the sodium hydroxide, and it's going almost as fast as the sodium bicarbonate, or excuse me, this is the potassium hydroxide, and it's rolling right along about the same as the sodium bicarbonate did the other day. So we're going to do a quick, I'm going to shut it off, do a quick switch here, just so you see my black and white wire is going to the back of the panel there. So hang tight for just a second. Alright, now we've got the red and black, and that one's going to this one, which has got the baking soda in it. And it's rolling right along. There's definitely some interesting pressure issues. Not sure exactly why it's doing that. But as you can see, it's about equal, roughly. So, we're going back into the haze now. I don't know if you can see it getting just a touch darker. We're in a Montana here, so even at a height of the day, and it's near 1 o'clock, but you can see how long the shadow is. So we don't have the best sun that we could possibly have. Do have some reflection from the snow. I don't know, equal one way or the other. Point is, there you go, 100-watt panel. And it's producing, and it did equally on both. I almost want to say that the baking soda seems to perform a little bit better with the lower voltages, or the lower ampages, I should say. Lower ampages, same voltage, lower ampage. So either way, my friends, my people out there that are part of this wonderful journey that we're on, this is pure, clean, free energy, minus the cost of the materials. Once you get that stuff, ooh, snow falling off the tree. Once you get the stuff, this is pure and clean as it gets. You can refine it on your own, but hopefully you can see that standing out here in the middle of nowhere, no confusion on what wires are going where, and the fact that, oh, it just quit. Oh well, that's it, folks. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. This is my Christmas present. There it goes. That's odd the way it's doing that. It must be a pressure thing. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and hopefully this year you can give yourself the gift of some free clean energy. Take care.